I think is crazy. I keep getting persecuted because I will not be like overly sexual. I remember when I'm more like a blues, New Jack Swing type of singer, and I just remember the class and the elegance of music, the class and the elegance of music, and it's gone. And they normalize having STDs, and in this industry, I be telling God I'm getting old. I need to just give up, and God like, girl, you're 29. You gonna be fine. You gonna be all right. This too shall pass. And I would never sleep around in the industry because y'all, a lot of these rappers have AIDS. I'm so serious. Y'all favorite rappers and R&B singers, I don't even consider it R&B because all they do is talk about is sex. That's all they do. They say sex sells, so she dressed like that. They have HIV. They do. And I'm just not willing to put my body in that type of danger. I learned some hard lessons being a young Marine. And unfortunately, I mean, there was Marines with AIDS. So I learned quick and said, whoop, we done. But they be having HIV. That's why I haven't really, I don't know, like I want to give birth again, but I don't know. Hopefully one day I find a man that can get me pregnant and that's not infected. And that's another reason why I wanted a divorce, because like when men lie and they go, like, if you a clean woman and you gonna know if your man cheated on you immediately. If you clean and you keep your punani clean, you're going to know if he cheated on you because the hoe is dirty. And so if her coochie dirty and she got like yeast and she nasty, if he put that thing in her and then he come back and put it in you, you going straight to the hospital. It may not even be no STD. It may not, but it's going to be an infection. It's going to be a UTI and you ain't going to be able to walk. Why? Because his dick been in something dirty. That's why I say I just been chilling, especially because it's AIDS in Houston. People walking around with bumps all over their body. Like, ew. People got mold. Ew, people got mold, ho. Like, people walking around with mold, people walking around itching, people husbands is giving them diseases. It's just too much going on. It's too much for me. It's a no. Baby, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Like, it's a no. It's a no. I just need one. But I wish that I could I wish that I could find a man that just is cool with just having one. It's like almost impossible. Like, just a man that's like, he don't gotta hump and dump on everything. It's not even safe to do it anymore. Back in the day, they used to have Freaknik and all that, but it's not even safe. Like, for some of y'all, it's not even safe to be intimate with your partner. It's not safe. And I'm being so serious. It's not even safe. Like, for some of y'all, it's not even safe for y'all to be having sex with your spouse unprotected without a condom. It's too much going on. That's why when I reached that stage and I feel like I can't, that's how I had broke up with my ex, John, because he was, you know how when you hit a blunt, you pass the blunt around? Baby, it was somebody that had like bumps around their mouth, saliva all on the blunt. And there was a man who was a homosexual. He was having unprotected sex with random men, and he's smoking a blunt with both of them. I said, and so I never forget when we was in a relationship, I looked at him, he had bumps on his mouth. He had bumps on his mouth. And they was purple. And he had bumps. I said, what's that on your lip? And I told him, like, I told him straight up, you can't kiss me. You cannot kiss me. You cannot touch me because your mouth look nasty. Broke up with him. I ain't spoke to him since. He in blacked out. Y'all, be careful out here. Be careful out here. I guess that's why, like, even when I try to contact producers, they don't want to work with me because I ain't. I hope R. Kelly produced one of my songs and he get out of jail because I can't find a producer. But Well, I had a white man work on my last song, but like producers don't want to work with me because I won't. You already know why they won't work with me, because they try to say like, oh, you a nun and you ain't giving it up. I don't trust you with my body. What's in your body? And then it'd be like a man, he'd be like, yeah, I'm trying to come up there, I'm trying to fly to Chicago, I'm trying to whoop-de-woo. I'm trying to do the whoop-de-woo. Cool. Who you been with? You need to get an STD test. Click, hang up the phone. You ain't hurting my feelings, baby. You ain't hurting me. You is not hurting my feelings, boo. If you don't want to get no STD test, you don't want to tell me who the last person you been with, oh, baby, you cannot sleep with me. You cannot sleep with me. You sure cannot. That's why I kicked my ex-husband out. You been where? So you mean to tell me you been up to Maryland for the whole weekend and your phone don't work up there and I can't get in contact with you? Nigga, bye. We getting a divorce, hoe. Bye. And that's what a lot of you women and some men tell these niggas. Bye. HIV is running rampant. There is an HIV epidemic that they trying to disguise because they know that it's the judgment of God. It's an HIV epidemic. Ho, no, you can't screw me. Bye, ho. That's why I just need a man. Like, that's why I wanted to be married. Like, I just be walking around, y'all, like, every day. It's a new man trying to talk to me. And I just be thinking, God, I need a husband. Like, it's just like that feeling before my ex-husband, Rakeem. This is why he's so stupid and he was calling me crying. The Negro would come home with cooked meals. He would come home with cooked meals, floors clean. He told me that I was too clean. Too clean? I ain't dirty. It had gotten so bad, I said, you need to sleep in another room because you nasty. But I used to wake up before he betrayed me because he was offered that deal. He would have rose petals at my foot of my bed. I would wake up and walk and I'd just be having gifts and roses and diamonds and pearls. Child, I'd be getting purses, diamonds, and jewels. Child, the Illuminati came to him and said, if you gonna do this, the Illuminati told him that if he do this, they'll give him that. God shut it all down. So now he looking stupid. He out here looking dumb because you lost a good wife. You lost a good wife, and the Illuminati can't come through with the deal because God shut it down. You messed up. So I'm sitting here walking. I'm like, I need a husband because dang, like everywhere I go, people keep looking at all this in the back. They keep looking at all this butt in the back. Like, I need a man. Like, it's nothing more beautiful. Like, when you married and you come home after a long day and they just got your little bath running. They got roses all lit up. Because this is what I used to go through in my marriage. This is why, like, my ex-husband, Rakeem, is so stupid. He let his mother, he let the Freemasons, he let the Illuminati get in his head. When I tell you, before he just made the decision to sell his soul, people would tell us that we was couple goals. Baby, we used to be taking baths and roses, gifts. We go on vacations. We was just, people be like, because we had a lot of money. And they be like, y'all are so inspirational. Y'all black wealth. We love y'all. A total freaking idiot. He got in contact with the Freemasons. They got in his ear. He ruined his life. Some now left to recover, but it's something so beautiful. Like when you open the door, you got rose petals all on the floor. You got roses in the bathtub. You got gifts waiting for you. Candles lit. Love music playing, making love. It's just so beautiful. Like when you married, like after you had a long stressful day, you just come home and make love all night and just make love all night. It's a beautiful feeling. That's why I'm like, I do want to get remarried because I want that. Like I miss having a husband to make love to. I do. When I come home for work, I just be wanting to just open the door and there's my man. Kids put to bed, the home clean, cook meals, and we just go into our room. We lock the door. We light the candles. We play some Jodeci, and we just make love all night. I miss that. I miss that about being married. So, but God told me I can't just be marrying, like coming into influence and being a community leader. I can't just be marrying nobody random. But I do miss making love to a man after work. I really do.